Hi you guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about fractional shares, and why I think for a beginner, fractional shares are a really good way for beginning investors to get involved in the stock market. My name is Brad, this is the Firefighter's Financial Toolbox. If you're new to the channel and you like what you're seeing, give me a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button, ring the bell, you get notified every time I make a video. I try to make at least one video a week. Anyway, let's get back to what we're talking about. Today we're talking about fractional shares, and the reason I think they're such a good way for beginner investors to get involved in the stock market is you can use small amounts of money. Generally, when you buy a ETF or a stock, you need to buy at least one share of that stock. Let me give you an example. Let's say Apple. Everybody knows Apple. Currently, a share of Apple costs around $290. So to buy a share, you would have to have at least the amount that stock was trading at for that day. In this case, $290. But what if you wanted to start investing, let's say, $50 a week? You just open a new Roth account and you decided you want to invest $50 a week. You wouldn't be able to buy that share of Apple stock for a month and a half. You'd have to save up. Fortunately, there are applications out there. We have some good apps. Now, I personally use M1 Finance, and if you guys want 10 free dollars, you can use my link. I'll put it in the description below. When you fund your account, M1 Finance will give you $10 to get started. The nice thing about M1 is you can buy individual stocks or you can buy ETFs, and you can do fractional shares. So what that will do for you is if you decide you want to, say, buy into Apple, with your $50, they'll put $50 into a partial share of Apple. As you continue to add money, they'll continue to add shares. The other nice thing is, what if you decided, let's say you picked 5 stocks you wanted. You wanted Apple, you wanted Netflix, you wanted Facebook, you wanted Google, and whatever else you wanted. Let's say Visa. You could set it up so that equal parts, or even the parts that you wanted, you could divide that up in your pie, and it would equally distribute the money that you put in. So $50 would go into the 5 stocks. Perhaps they would put, for easy math, $10 into each stock. So you'd have small fractions of each company right from the start. Or if you said, you know what, I don't want to spend time picking individual stocks, I'm going to go with an S&P 500 index. Let's say VOO, the Vanguard S&P 500 index. Right now, that's trading for around $265, $270 a share. But with that same $50, you could go in and buy a partial share of VOO. And then you would have the 500 in the S&P immediately. And you would, as you continued to reinvest more money, you would buy more partial shares until you started accumulating full shares, and so on and so forth. Now, not every company allows partial shares out there. I know that Fidelity has begun doing partial shares. Charles Schwab is going to start doing partial shares, but I don't know for a fact whether you can start with partial shares with these companies. But if you're thinking about getting investing, it's one of the questions you should ask, because a lot of people don't have the money to open an account where they have to start with $300 or $500, or in some cases $3,000 to open a new account. You can start into a new investing journey with a small amount of money, and by continually investing that small amount, your positions will grow and your account balances will grow at the same time. Now, you can do it simply on your iPhone or on your smartphone. It's pretty easy to get into investing, and fractional shares are one more additional way that the companies are making investing much easier for the investing beginner. Alright guys, I hope you got something out of this. If you did, give me a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel and you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button, ring the bell. You'll get notified every time I make a new video. If you have questions or comments, leave them below. Are you investing? Are you using fractional shares? If so, tell me about them in the comments. Alright you guys, thanks a lot. Bye.